Yo, yo, what's going on, fellas? Happy Monday. What is good in the hood? Andy, what's going on, man? Welcome to F and F Sports Cards Breaks. Kelvin, what's up, lads? Just testing out early today just to see if everything looks good. Want to make sure everything on screen looks okay. You guys can hear me okay. I'm trying to also test the bit rate a little bit to see how current we are. With usually there's a little bit of delay. What's Tiff's zodiac? What's your zodiac sign? Cancer. Calvin, Cancer. That's an odd question. Everything looks perfect? Okay, good deal. So we're going to talk about zodiac signs today? Is that how we're going to roll? All right, thanks, Andy. Appreciate it. All right, Calvin. Good deal. Good deal. We're a little bit early, but I figured we'd just make sure everything was going well. The internet's not causing any problems. Sound looks good. I got some cool gloves today we're going to try out to see how everyone likes the glove action. Hopefully everyone got the link. And I just want to see, so let's see how fast it takes for me to say, if I say something, and I say, hello there, everyone, and then say one. Someone type one in the chat. One. It's a little bit of a delay. I can see it already. Yep, alright. So we're a little bit delayed. Let me see something real quick if I can edit while we're live. Yeah, it typed it late. I was watching myself on the screen and it came up a little bit later. I think it's about a 10-second delay. I want it to be a little bit better than that. Let's see. I'm going to test this. Put it in front. Oh, about 5 seconds. Alright, good deal. Alright, good deal, good deal. Alright, guys. What time is it? 9:26. Let's see how many people we have on here. Looks like we have three, it looks like right now. So I'll give a few people time to get on here, and then we'll do the normal spiel. Hey, Andy, were you able to forward the link to your buddy to get on? Evan, your buddy Evan. You guys can still hear me, right? I was just seeing Andy had his buddy Calvin. Can you still hear me? Oh, what's up, man? Look who it is. What's up, Kevin? Let's do this. Come on, all right, good. All right, all right. Let's go. Big hits only. All right, man. So you want I don't know what you want. I mean, you got the top two teams. Zion's putting up some numbers tonight. 26 and 10, I think. The game just ended. Yeah, Genesis Zion. Yeah, Silver Darius would be nice, Andy. I don't know. We've been seeing his numbers climb. I was just looking at some of the Prism base, and his percentage is like 400% increase in the last like week or so. Oh no, I'm sorry, not the last week. Last month or so, it's gone up like 400%. He looks like he's going to probably end up starting potentially. But Genesis Zion, whew, I don't know, man. That'd be a big hit. Even an auto, they have autos in here. So Mosaic Prism autos. So we got four people in here. I know we got Kelvin, Kevin, Andy. It's 9:29 over here, so we'll give it a couple more minutes and then get rolling. We'll do the normal introductions. Um, we did the test already. It looks like everything's good to go with our mic check. Um, yeah, definitely OKC, especially with Chris Paul leaving. There's a lot of potential on that team. I like it. They're a young team. Darius is definitely, if you started collecting him early, he showed signs in the bubble last year. Yeah, Zion went off. No, not even a normal load limit. He started out a little bit slow, but he did really well. Jaws playing right now, it's half. Jaws playing, he's looking human right now. But yeah, there's some guys that are getting a chance to shine with the preseason. So yeah, his minutes. I think what did he do? Like 29, I think maybe 28. So and he has no restrictions. So he looked a little bit rusty in the beginning, but then he got going on track. And I think a lot of these players are gonna have the same issue with their first preseason games and so forth. Tyler Hero put up some. He was balling too. He started out really hot, but then kind of dropped off. But then again, I don't think he even played in the fourth. I think for the most part, if I saw that he didn't play in the fourth, I saw Nunn played a lot in the fourth. Hopefully he does well. What's up, Xavier? Jacob, what's up, man? Oh man, yeah, Taylor Horton Tucker last night. What a mess. Who's AD and LeBron when you have Horton Tucker? Oh man, what's going on, fellas? All right, we got six people in here. I'm gonna start it off. Say appreciate it. This is break 3. I think this is gonna be our last mega box break. The product's coming to an end for the most part, and retail products, we do a lot of that on here, and that's what our Kelvin and our goal is to kind of make it a tight group of good people and try to keep it so where everyone can get some. The retail product starting in January, I think the 13th or so is when the first of the next year, well, we'll say this year's product, but should be out about the 13th or 14th with the hoops. So we'll see how that rolls out. So this should be our end with the megas. We will be doing another break hopefully by the end of the week. I'll drop it probably tomorrow morning. I got some of everything. So what you guys are going through today, think about it. We have some hangers. I got some cellos. I got some blasters. We can kind of mix it up or whatever our people are liking. So I'll introduce the crew. My name is JQ, Jonathan, and I have my son, Brayson, who is going to be doing trivia. Brayson, come say what's up.
What's up?
There he is, the crazy man himself. And then my wife, Tiffany, we are going to do 3-part trivia today. Tiffany is organizing the cards, and she will be doing the 3rd part of the trivia. We want to thank you, as well as Kelvin. Today's trivia, we will do 1 question in between the 1st and 2nd box, 1 question between the 2nd and 3rd, and then the 3rd will be after. We are going to do for cello. And since there is 3 packs, 1 and 2 questions that Brayson asked will be the 1st and 2nd. And then when Tiffany asks the 3rd question, that will be for the pink camel cards that are exclusively with these.
What's up, Calvin?
So there we go. What's up, man?
No hi for Tiffany.
No hi for Tiffany. She's not feeling the love. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Cool. All right, guys. Well, let's get going. Let's start rolling. I'm gonna try some gloves today. Trying to look a little more professional. See how it works. But yeah, let's get to it. Everyone's got their teams up. Appreciate the fill and all you guys. We got some new guys, so I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Oops is right. Kelvin, of all the people on this break, you should be the one person that should be able to say hi first. Just kind of hurt by that. All right. These gloves, man. I don't know about that. Maybe I should have put these on before the break. Yeah, you're in trouble, man. These are like extra small gloves. I guess we're only gonna use one glove. All right, guys. Box one. Yeah, no Christmas present for Kelvin. Kelvin, you're getting absolutely nothing from this household. New style break. Here we go. Tiffany says that she's going to send her favorite player, Pete Maravich, to your house. Kelvin, that's how much she loves Pete Maravich. Yeah, one glove. Kind of like a little bit of a Michael Jackson style, I guess, maybe. I don't know. This other glove is just not working out. I'm trying to, but it's just my hand's too big, man. Try one more time. This is a debacle. Thank God this is like not a professional break team, because this would be on like the bloopers footage. You see, look at this. Not even, already ripped. All right, one glove. Oh man. All right, guys. Let me know in the comments if you got any issues. Pack one. Glove problem solved. Just going one glove. Okay. Here we go. Rodney Hood for Portland. Norm Powell for Toronto. Malik Monk for the Hornets. Got our blue reactive coming up. Gordon Hayward for the Celtics. LeBron James will to win for the Lakers. Bruno Fernando for Atlanta. Patrick Ewing for Team USA. Just so you guys know, I'm sure who's got Team USA? Lisa does. But Team USA cards all go to, obviously, that team. Just because there's enough of them in here. And Kobe White for Chicago. No Genesis in the first pack. I know it's a disappointment. Sorry, guys. All right, pack number 2. DeJounte Murray for the Spurs. Jabari Parker for the Hawks. PJ Tucker for Houston. Comes our blue reactive. That's a nice hit. Cam Reddish blue reactive. That's nice. Atlanta staying young. Stephon Marbury for the Suns. KPJ for the Cavs. Larry Bird for the Celtics. Keldon Johnson for the Spurs. For the guys that are new, we will sleeve up everything. Will be penny sleeved. Obviously, the hits, I'm going to put in a top loader. We'll have a recap at the end, just so everyone sees. And then if there's something specifically that you guys want put into a top loader, just drop a comment. Nice hit. There you go. Pack number 3. Devontae Graham for the Hornets. Paul Millsap for the Nuggets. DeAndre Ayton for the Suns. Blue reactive coming up. Derek White for the Spurs. DeAndre Jordan for the Nets. Jam Masters. That's a cool insert. Brendan Clark, NBA debut for the Grizz. Ignas Brazdeikis for the Knicks. And Patrick Ewing, Hall of Fame for the Knicks as well. Alright, we're starting a little slow. Cam's about the only thing. Full base. Let's see if we can start pulling some fire. Kawhi for the Clippers. Base. Rondo for the Lakers. Daniel House Jr. for the Rockets. Draymond Green for the Warriors. Blue Reactive. That's you, Jacob. Donovan Mitchell, Will to Win. That's a green Mosaic Prism for the Jazz. That's you as well, Jacob. Dominique Wilkins, Hall of Fame. Zion, base for the Pels. Let's look at this real carefully. There's a couple print marks on this one. Right here and right here. I don't know how deep they are. Try to buff those out. They look like they're a little under there. Maybe not, though. They're not thick. So, Zion. And Darius Garland for the Cavs. Yeah, Jacob back to back. Not terrible. D. Mitch is who you want for the Jazz, obviously. Those little cards that are valuable. He should roll pretty good this year as well. Couple guys. Let me actually sleeve both of those for you. Actually, let me sleeve the D. Mitch. I'm glad you got your microfiber cloth. Yeah. Garland, Cleveland they're not expected to do that well this year. So I think Garland's going to get a lot of time. They still have Kevin Love there. He's their veteran. They sent Andre Drummond over there from Detroit. But there's a lot of backup in the guard spot over there. So if he gets the time, he was a top prospect coming out. We'll see how that works out over there. He hasn't done much, and I think they played 2 preseason games, and he hasn't done much. Yeah, not debuts. Nothing crazy. You're right, Andy. All right. Let's see how. Here we go. See a Mosaic Prism in here. Joe Ingles for the Jazz. Jarrett Allen for the Nets. Cantor for the Celtics. Got our Blue Reactive coming up. Cam Johnson, Blue Reactive for the Suns. That's a good hit. This guy, they're playing tonight, and he didn't do that well. He had foul trouble in the first game, but this guy also is on the upside. Man, sky's the limit for him. And our, let's see, Mosaic Prism, Montrezl Harrell. Not the guy that we wanted, but that's for the Clips. Jalen Noel for the Timberwolves. Ty Jerome NBA debut. And Ty Jerome base for the Suns. I don't know how many people have opened up Mosaic packs retail, but it is basically a given that 9 times out of 10 that if you open up a retail pack, that you're going to get the Ty Jerome special, the debut, and the base card. That's the way that they were packed, and that's how they come across, especially if you have a mega box or a blaster. There you go. All right, guys, about halfway through the first mega here, just a little over. Jaylen Brown, Boston Celtics. Langston Galloway for the Detroit Pistons. Colin Sexton for the Cavs. A Blue Reactive, and we have another Mosaic Prism as well. Markieff Morris, Detroit Pistons, Blue Reactive. And Troy Brown Jr. for the Wiz is our Mosaic Prism. Rui for Washington, the Wizards. It's a nice base. Zion, again, NBA debut. This one's in a little bit better shape. It's got some surface, no dimples, but it's got some surface from the glaze that they put on here. And KZ Okpala for the Heat. Catch on the chats. Do you guys think it's a good idea to trade my PSA 10 John Mayer Green for a Mega Mosaic Blasters? I mean, Kevin, that's up to you, man. That's that's a huge risk. I saw that you were selling that. There's Zion. All right, moving on. Two Zions, no Jaws yet. It's because Kevin got them all in break one. We don't ever see any Jaws now. Thanks, Kevin. Dame Dalla, Portland Trailblazers. George Hill for the Bucks. Trae Young for the Hawks, base. Got our Blue Reactive coming up. Gary Harris for the Nuggets. We have our first Silver Prism coming here. Derek White for the Spurs. Silver Prism. Curry for Team USA. It's a base for Lisa. Taco Fall for the Celtics. And AI for the 76ers. Kirill. Yeah, wrong white. Let me know, guys, if you want anything top loaded. We have no problem. Team Brayson and Team Tiffany are over on the corner here. They're sleeving everything as we go. Behind the scenes, it's a madhouse here in the Quinley household. All right, 3 more packs to go in box 1, and then we will go to trivia. Andre Drummond, Detroit Pistons. Josh Richardson, 76ers. John Collins for the Hawks. Oh, well, there you go. Ask and you shall receive. Blue Reactive Hall of Fame, Pete Maravich. Atlanta Hawks. The gift that keeps giving. LeBron James, give and go for the Lakers. That's nice. MVP, Steph Curry for Golden State. There you go, Jacob. Sekou Demboya for Detroit, hometown. He played well yesterday. He gave us 23 points. Played well off the bench. Hopefully he gets some time this year. And DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. I'll put this LeBron. I know some of the guys actually get these inserts, the base. They'll get them graded. This one didn't seem like it was in terrible shape. All right, 2 packs to go, guys. Looks like the stream's doing pretty well after our first break debacle for the guys that weren't here. We had like a 20-minute delay when the internet decided to poop out on us. All right, Dwight Powell for the Mavs. Wrong Mav. Joe Harris for the Nets. Bam for the Heat. Our Blue Reactive coming. Dwight Howard Blue Reactive for the Lake Show. And we have a... oh, look at that. Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz Got Game Mosaic Prism. Not numbered. Man, that's Jacob taking down the house on this one. Dylan Windler for the Cavs. Shaq for the Lakers. And Nicholas Claxton for the Nets. Doing decent, Jacob. Good break. You know, that's the one thing about, obviously, people who do the breaks. We have the hardest time filling out the value teams or the low-end teams. But sometimes, like, you know, if it costs $4 or $5 to get into a break and you get, you know, 3 cards that are decent, you've already maximized your value with it. And who knows, if you get a D-Mitch Genesis, you're rolling big. All right, last pack. Box 1. Yeah, Kelvin. Jacob is he's really all in right now. Patrick Beverly, Clips. Paul George clips. That's a huge contract. Lonzo Ball for the Pels. Our blue reactive is coming in. Thomas Bryant for the Wiz. Kyrie got game for the Nets. Rui, NBA debut for the Wiz. Kale Alexander Walker for the Pels. And Karl Malone, Team USA. That box was so-so. There's a few smaller hits. Brayson is now going to do our first trivia. So this is how it goes, guys. Type your answers in the chat. Whoever gets the answer first will get the prize.
No looking it up.
Yeah, Brayson says no looking it up. So he is going to read the question here. All right.
I can break one glove.
Here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Listen carefully, everyone. You get close to the mic. Go ahead.
All right, what second-year player had 33 points and 10 rebounds in last night's preseason game?
All right, here we go. Who knows that? Let's see how quickly someone gets this. Boom. Oh, that was that was good. Good job, Jacob.
Yep.
Beat Xavier by maybe a quarter of a second. Yeah. All right, Jacob. All right, man. So we're gonna open this up real quick. You get every single card, obviously. This is Kelvin and I have put together kind of just we want to show appreciation for you guys. We have a small group, but this is our third break and we filled all three, so we're gonna continue to go on. And the first two breaks we did illusions, but this one we're gonna do something different. So pack one. This is for you, Jacob. Pack one. So all the cards are here are yours. Let's go. It's all good, Xavier. I knew who you were talking about. We're not going to judge by spelling. Just whoever comes in and slaps that answer in first, man. Oh, wow. Well, look how that goes. Jacob, today's your lucky day, man. Look who's on the back. Langston Galloway. Dame Dollar. Malcolm Brogdon, and you have a green coming up. There you go. That's your hometown, man. I know that you're a Warriors fan. Klay Thompson green prism. Then a Pascal Siakam got game. And Zion NBA debut. Not a bad, man. There you go. Mia's downstairs. Yeah, someone's gonna let her out. Good job, Jacob. Man, that's nice. That was nice. So, this is the kind of stuff that we want to continue to do. Like it's even if it's a small type of deal, if it's whatever's going on, but we appreciate it. So, there you go, man. That's a nice hit. I gotta make sure I'm gonna put that aside, just so you know, just because I don't want it to get mixed with the rest of them. This is your pack, so you have that, and then I'll Jacob, do you want your Klay top loaded? Sorry, I was pulling off camera there. The Zion's actually doesn't have any. I don't see any print marks. Corners are all good. There's one little dimple, one little small dimple, but overall it's better than the rest of them so far. Yeah, no problem. I'll top load this for you too. So PSA 8. That's the thing about these Mosaic. That's why it's so hot. It's trying to get 10s. A lot of product, but trying to get 10s. There you go. So that's the free pack number 1. All right. Okay, guys. We're going to go to box number 2. This is for Jacob. Box number 2. Man. You're welcome. No problem, Jacob. We appreciate you being part of the group, and whatever we can do to make this a good experience for everyone. We appreciate you guys. Alright. Box number 2. Check it. Alright, pack 1. Here we go. Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. John Collins for the Hawks. Bam for the Heat. Blue reactive time. Holy crap. Zion Williamson blue reactive. That's a hit. Bang. I don't have like one of those like this is Kevin. This is Kevin. I'm sorry? Oh, bang bang. Give him some bang. Bang bang. There we go. There we go. Family bang. There we go. Family bang. That doesn't sound good. I don't know. You know, everyone says something crazy or whatever, but I'll just like cha cha. That's gonna be my thing. Cha cha. There you go. That's a hit, man. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. The corners are good. I don't see any dimples. I don't see any print lines. Kevin, man, that's a good looking card. I literally the only thing I can see is the smallest dimple. Man, family, yeah, boom, fire, boom, bang, cha cha. There we go. Took 3 things, man. That's a hit, man. Let's I'm gonna put that right in. Kevin, once again, man, you're coming through. It's good to see, though. That's good to see. I always want good things to happen for the people buying in, obviously. My first cha-cha. Right there. All right, let's keep going with this pack. LeBron for the Lakers, for Sean. Isaiah Roby for the Mavs. Julius Erving, 76ers. Tremont Waters for the Celtics. Yeah, that was solid. That was solid. I'm going to put this LeBron in the hard case as well. This Jam Masters base card actually surprising last year. Well, he did so well last year. All right. Well, that was pretty big. I don't know. No Jaws, but Zions are piling up. Yeah, the centering on that, going back, Jacob, you're right. The centering, slightly. Yeah, it's slightly. Not terrible, but just, I mean, that's a pretty decent card. Kevin, if you get this graded, I'd be really curious on when it comes back. Let me know. All right, continuing on. Klay Thompson for the Warriors. Blake Griffin for the Pistons. Paul George for the Clips. D'Angelo Russell, blue reactive for the Warriors. That's you again, Jacob. Got a silver coming up. Wesley Matthews, silver for the Bucks. Not the guy we wanted. PJ for the Hornets. He had a hell of a game tonight. He's probably gonna get heavy minutes. This is one of those teams that, like, when you buy in breaks, people don't seem that highly on. But if you stocked up on PJ Washington, you might luck out. Darius, there we go. That's a base. It's got a few more. It doesn't have any scratches, but it's got a few. Nothing terrible. That's you, Andy. And KD, Team USA. Yeah, Andy. Too bad that wasn't a silver. Alright, continue on, guys. Make sure Kevin hasn't passed out yet. Probably get some water, Kevin. Kelvin's going to come looking for you when that card arrives. All right, DeLon Wright for the Mavs. Lonzo Ball for the Pelicans. PJ Tucker for the Hornets. Our Blue Reactive is coming up. Harrison Barnes for the Kings. We have a Mosaic Prism coming up. Jokic. It's not bad. It's a Nuggets hit. That's for Evan. I don't know if Evan's on live on the stream, but that's not bad at all. That's Jacob's buddy. Melly for the Pels. LeBron James MVP. This goes to the Cavs, just so everyone knows. That's Chica. And Brandon Clark for the Grizz. Oh, what's up, Evan? Hey, man. Hey, just throw in some words, man. I just want to make sure everyone's having a good time. And yeah, that's you, man. That's a nice card. I'll top load this for you. I know the value of his cards went up at the end of last year when they got into the playoffs. Man, that's... Let me get a different top loader. There you go. It's nice. Don't know if you want to share that card. Hey, no problem. Thanks, Evan. We appreciate you. Welcome to the group. This LeBron. Try to get you some Bulls. A Bull Genesis. Make sure there was nothing else in here that needed to be. Alright. Alright, continue on. Alright. No Genesis yet. Aaron Holiday for the Pacers. Anthony Simons for the Blazers. Josh Richardson for the 76ers. Blue Reactive, Kevin Knox for the Knicks. Patrick Ewing for the Knicks. Scottie Pippen for the Bulls. Grant Williams for the Celtics. Cam Johnson, NBA debut for the Suns. All right, about halfway through. This should be the halfway mark for box number 2. So guys are joining us or new and so forth. So this is our third break. We've done the same thing for all 3 breaks as in terms of product. And we've hit 1 Genesis, our break number 2. That was for Golden State, Alec Burks. And that's about it. But we did hit our, I think it was the first break. We hit a Ja Morant silver prism. Kevin did. So we've done some, and Ja, the first break was all Ja. Bojan Bogdanovic for the Jazz. DeAndre Ayton for the Suns. Miles Turner for the Pacers. Blue Reactive, KCP for the Lakers. We have a Blake Griffin Pistons Green Jam Masters. These are really cool cards. It's not numbered, but that's really cool. Rui, again, for the Wiz, base. Another Zion, NBA debut. Man, this is a Zion break. This one is actually this one's in good condition. That's good to see. That one's in good condition. And KZ Akpala. Kevin mopping up with Zions. Mopping up, man. No Jaws that, though. But I guess you're making up with it for the Zions. There you go. That's the hit stack right there. Alright. Yeah, Andy, another one. This is what happens. We seem like we do really well with Jaws or we do well with Zion. Seems like there's no in between. Even when I've opened up my personal cards, open up a bunch of Mosaic, it was the same way. There never was in between, or at least for me, it never was. There we go. Jason Tatum for the Celtics. Ben Simmons for the 76ers. Wendell Carter Jr. for the Bulls. Blue Reactive coming up. Seth Curry, not the right Curry. Seth Curry for the Mavs. Lisa. Terrence Ross for the Magic Jam Masters. Bruno Fernando for the Hawks. Patrick Ewing, Team USA Basketball. And another Kobe White base for Chicago for the Bulls. It's you, Xavier. Xavier, do you want any of the Kobe Whites put in top loaders? Let me know. Because I know that's obviously one of the top prospects in the Valley. Just let me know. Anything else? Yeah, Kelvin, you're right. Kobe White does love us. We do pretty well. We haven't anything crazy, but we do get a lot of base. Okay, yeah, I'll put both of them in for you, Xavier. No problem at all. D'Angelo Russell for the Warriors. KCP for the Lakers. Gallinari for OKC. Blue Reactive, JJ Redick for the Pelicans. Vucevic got game for Orlando. Steph Curry, Team USA Basketball. Again, that's the second one for Lisa. Taco Fall again for Boston. And AI again for 76ers. Give me 1 second, Xavier. I'm going to top load this real quick. Can you grab that Kobe White, please? Taco Tuesday, man. I can't wait till tomorrow. That sounds good, Jacob. Taco Tuesday. Tacos should be every day. Thank you. Brayson brought back the other Kobe. I'll put that in there for you, Xavier. Boom. There you go. Alright, 3 more packs. And then we'll do another trivia. Brian Forbes, Spurs. Bobby Portis for the Knicks. Russell Westbrook for the Rockets. Blue Reactive coming up. Bruno Fernando for the Hawks. Not the Hawk we wanted, but these rookies are still good to have. Got game. Siakam for Toronto. Jalen Noel for the T-Wolves. Ty Jerome, NBA debut. Do we have a double? Ty Jerome, base. So far, we're 2 for 2 with this. This is a fun time. Love it all the time. No Lucas, yeah. Yep. Ty Jerome special. Man, it was funny last year when he played. He had that great game in what was it? In one of the G League games, and his cards blew up because somebody bought a bunch of them, and then all of a sudden overnight they were just going crazy. And I think for like a week, his card value was up like 200% just based on a G League game. I figure, I mean, all it takes is one guy to buy a bunch and just goes out of control. He's not gonna get much playing time, if any. That Suns team, man, is gonna be good this year. I'm looking forward to it. All right, 2 more packs. 2 more packs. Finney Smith for the Mavs. Vucevic for the Magic. Jeremy Grant for the Nuggets. He now plays in Detroit. Brian Forbes, Spurs. Get a lot of him. Blue Reactive. Trace McGrady, Rockets. Old school. Dominique Wilkins, Hawks. Zion again. Oh, man. Zion. This one's in really good shape, too. The centering's off a tad. But there's no... Let me see. Actually, there's... Take that back. I don't know if, Kevin, if you can see the top right there. There's just a... It's a blemish. I'll let you try to take your cloth to that. But, I mean, everything else is good. Man, that's crazy. And Darius Garland, NBA debut. This one has a print line. Just so whoever's got the Cavs, check it out. There's a print line there. Yeah, this is crazy. Wow. Man, oh man. Last pack for box number 2, which has become a Zion break. There we go. Genesis next, man. I would love to pull a Genesis, even if it's not. It's just the hype of getting them because they're, or even these. Oh man, the fluorescents. You know, that's the biggest thing. These fluorescents. I've pulled 3. The pink fluorescents are pretty incredible. Here we go. Or an auto, even if it's an auto, just for fun. Terrence Ross for the Magic. We did pull an auto last break. Nothing special. Triple J for the Grizz. Paul Millsap for the Nuggets. Darius Garland NBA debut. Blue reactive. That's not bad. Could be worse. Russell Westbrook will to win for the Rockets. Melly for the Pels. PJ base for the Hornets. And Charles Barkley for the 76ers. I'll put this in. I'll put this in over here. I'll put this in a top loader for Chiga. All right, guys. It is that time again. Brayson's going to come back for round 2.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Oh, there you go.
What's up?
All right, here we go. This is for this pack, okay? Let's get the question. Question number 2. Good luck, fellas. You know the deal.
All right. Name 2 of the 4 players left currently on the Detroit Pistons roster that played last year.
Okay, so if anybody knows basketball, Detroit got rid of all their players except for 4 that were on the team last year. All we're asking for is 2. Should be a pretty simple one for anyone who follows basketball. Let's see what we got. Boom. Andy, there you go. Good job, Andy. Blake and D Rose. Blake Griffin, old man Blake Griffin, which is younger than me, and old man D Rose. Give up. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Andy. All right, man. Good job, Brayson.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
I try.
This is all for Andy. All right. Joe Ingles for the Jazz. Jared Allen for the Nets. Chris Paul, OKC. Alfred Payton for the Knicks. We have a Prism. Ooh, wow. Bang. Will to win LeBron James. Mosaic Silver.
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha. There we go. And KZ, Akpala. Well, so far the free giveaways have done pretty well. That's a decent card too. It's not. I don't see any dimples on that one. Man, oh man. Yeah, that's an insert. Bang. Cha-cha. Whatever you want to call it. That's a hit. There we go. Good job, trivia men. Good deal. All right. That's all for Andy. Yeah, that the cellos actually, even though the price value, it's not. This is all for Andy. So the cellos, like the price value, aren't the best, like when it comes to obviously with the Mega, but I noticed that between them and the hangers seemed like they were the best hits of, at least personally. And I opened quite a few. The Megas did okay with the value, and you would hit. The ones that did worse for me were the blasters, but I mean, who knows? It's hit or miss. A lot of people say it's that, but if you get a hot pack like we do, hopefully these pink camels, man, are fire. Oh, man. Is that reactive red, orange? Which one, Kevin? That was a silver mosaic. It was a mosaic prism. Yeah, it's a mosaic prism is what we just pulled, that LeBron right here. Well, I'm sorry. I've already gave it to Tiffany to put in the right pile for Andy. But yeah, that was a mosaic prism. So, all right, guys. Last box. And then I'll do, we'll do a trivia and then a recap. So, PSA 10, yeah. As, those, the LeBron cards are funny the way that they've gone back and forth. I mean, obviously, he's sitting out, sounds like he's going to sit out the preseason. So you're not really going to see his value spike too much until he starts playing regular season. But I mean, we're 8 days from the regular season, so. All right, guys, here we go. Come on now. Box 3. Sean, yeah, we started, man. What do you got? The Heat, Lakers. You've hit some LeBrons. I'll do a recap at the end. Nothing crazy. Yes, Andy, you are still allowed to answer the next trivia. We do not discriminate when it comes to the trivia. The more the merrier. The one thing, obviously, that when it comes to trivia, as long as you bought into the break, then you can answer the question and get the prize. All right, Fournier for the Magic. Glenn Robinson III for the Warriors. John Collins for the Hawks. Blue Reactive coming up. Larry Bird, Team USA, Blue Reactive. That's for you, Lisa. Not numbered. And a Trae Young, Give and Go, Mosaic Prism. Not numbered. Not numbered. But we'll give that a cha-cha. James Harden, Cow Man, MVP for the Rockets. Romeo Langford for the Celtics. Eric Pascal for the Warriors. Yeah, who's got Atlanta?
Did Sean ask what the question was?
Xavier. That's you, Xavier.
Sean has a question.
Sean, what's going on? Question. What was the question? Don't mind. The question for the first one, Brayson asked, what second-year player had 33 points and 10 rebounds in last night's preseason game? That was Taylor Horton Tucker. And then the second one that we just had was name 2 of the 4 players left currently on the Detroit Pistons roster that played last year. And the answer that was given was D. Rose and Blake Griffin. Svi Mikhailuk also plays for us, and Sekou Doumbouya. That was the other 2.
The only reason she didn't say those was because I couldn't spell the names.
All right, let me get this loaded up. Yeah, there you go. Good job, Sean. You could have won, man. You could have won. It's a nice hit. It's all right. We got one more. Look at the pink camel, which the pink camel obviously is exclusive to the Sellouts. Yeah, Zion's been pulled everywhere. I think we're at, what, 5? Well, 5 if you include the one that was in the cello. Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs. Man, we were not getting any Luka love. Bam, again for the Heat. That's like the 3rd one. Paul George, the 3rd one for the Clips. Blue Reactive coming up. Zach Collins for the Blazers. Russell Westbrook for the Rockets. Jam Masters insert. Kamadelli for the Clips. Base rookie. Hall of Fame Karl Malone for the Jazz. And Jordan Poole, Golden State Warriors. Jacob, you're getting some Warriors this time, man. I know you had like our first break. I think you got hardly anything when it came down to the Warriors, so it's good to see. Good to see. All right, moving on. Kemba Walker for the Celtics. Colin Sexton for the Cavs. George Hill for the Bucks. I see we got a silver coming up after this Blue Reactive. Blue Reactive, Rashawn Holmes for the Kings. All right, here we go with the silver. Let's see if we hit something. It's a rookie. It is a rookie silver. Looking at the ball placement, I'm going to guess it's a Sekou Doumbouya silver. It is a Sekou Doumbouya silver. That is Chiga. That's a nice hit. Yep, Jacob, there you go. Yep, that's a nice hit. T. Steibel, our first one for the 76ers. Jackson Hayes for the Pels. And Carson Edwards for the Celtics. Let's see who, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Andy, I know you were trying to get one of the guys. I forgot who you were trying to get. There's so many rookies with the Celtics, but I get the Sekou. Yeah, I'm pretty jealous. Actually, I might have to try to see if I can buy this off Chiga. This is my guy. It's a nice silver hit. All right, guys. While we're getting down here halfway through, tonight after the break, I plan on setting up our fantasy basketball league for whoever wants to participate. Some of the new guys. I will put a post on Facebook and on our group, and just what I'll do is I'll ask for your guys' email, and you can just drop your email how you want to be signed into. It's going to be the ESPN league. I'll get it set up, and we'll see how many teams we get in the next couple days, and I'll try to run the draft this weekend if it works for everyone for the most part. Like I said, or even maybe we can have the draft to coincide with one of the breaks that were coming up this week, or at least the break we have. So just so I don't forget that, I'll be doing that after this. Bruce Brown for the Pistons. CJ McCollum for the Blazers. Trae Young for the Hawks, base. Xavier. Troy Brown Jr., Blue Reactor for the Wiz. That's the second one of that. We have a Mosaic Prism coming up. Bruce Brown for the Pistons. Mosaic. Scottie Pippen, Team USA. Kendrick Nunn for the Heat. That's for you, Sean. It's a base. It's got some... When they do the coating on this, you can see it. See that right there? How it's all... Sometimes you can get some of it to come off. Some of it not. That one's pretty messed up. Sorry about that. Wilt Chamberlain for the Lakers. Alright. Alright, Kevin, I'll get you in there. Jacob, you're in. Alright, for sure. We can make it. We can also talk about. I mean, that doesn't have to be decided right away, but we can talk about how much you guys want to do with the entry fee. It doesn't have to be crazy. It can be $20, 25. A lot of leagues I do are like 50. Sometimes for the whole year, we can pay at the end. It don't matter. Whatever you guys want to do, just make it. Have a good time with it. Terry Rozier for the Hornets. Cantor for the Celtics. Rondo for the Lakers. Talen Horton-Tucker for the Lakers. Blue Reactive. And now, for the guys that have been paying attention to prices, I looked after his game yesterday, and I saw that his Optic base card went from, I think it was selling like average, like 87 cents to $19 and something. I saw that, and I didn't believe it, but I looked it up, and sure enough. So this card, I'm sure, has jumped as well with the value. Giannis got game for the Bucks. Bull for the Nuggets. There we go. Finally a decent rookie for you, Evan. There you go, man. It's a base, but a small print line, but that'll buff out. That print line will buff out. Tyler Hero, NBA debut for the Heat. Sean and RJ. Same thing. It's got this, man, for the Knicks. You can see it right there. That's a really bad one. I don't think I've ever seen it that bad. I will, yeah, sell quick. I want to put this Bull. He's one of the top tier rookies, so I'll put that in. And I'm going to put this Talen Horton-Tucker. It's crazy. I didn't think I'd end up putting this. I was telling Kelvin earlier, I did a couple breaks with a guy when I first started doing it. Actually getting into breaks a couple months in, and he would get Talen Horton-Tucker all the time. And it was, he would get him, I think it was in the Select. It was either Select or Optic. And he got it so many times, and he hated him that he would cut the card in half. And I'm sure he's regretting it now, especially if he ends up being where he needs to be. A lot of people wrote him off because he plays in LA and you're behind, 1 and 2. But Man, oh man, crazy. All right, we got 5 packs. Yeah, RJ did pop up. RJ actually, so they played against Detroit. They're doing the new thing with the exhibition games that they're doing. So they with the COVID, playing 2 games against the same team, in the same location to cut down on flying and so forth, which is a great idea. And you get to kind of match up. And RJ, he popped off both games. He did really well. Lowry for the Raptors. Valanciunas for the Grizz. Daniel House Jr. for the Rockets. Zach LaVine for the Bulls, Blue Reactive. That's not bad. There you go, Xavier. That's not bad. I mean, Zach's probably their best player right now. Got game LeBron James for the Lakers. That's a nice insert hit. Magic Johnson for the Lakers, Hall of Fame. Ja, there we go. Finally. Oh man, he's got the same issue. You can see that right there on camera. That one's beat up pretty bad. It's got that. You can try really hard. It's the substance that they use, the coating. But I'll still put in a top loader. Sorry, Kevin. And there you go, RJ. We were just talking about RJ NBA debut. Finally, a Ja. Yeah, that print, man. The print is just. God, that's the thing. That's what we were talking about earlier with people just. That's the crazy part of it. Trying to get those 10s, 9.5s or 10s, and a lot of them have these errors. There you go. Let me put this LeBron in here too. Okay, 4 packs left. Yeah, I don't. You gotta. That's the thing. Respecting cards. You can't count people out as rookies because you never know. This year was one of those years that, with all the trades and everything that was going on, there's such a shakeup. There's so many rookies and second-year players and even third and fourth-year players that are seeing more time because of the way the NBA has structured everything. There are so many young teams that could have breakouts, and with the way the new formatting is for the playoffs, you could see some young teams that make into the first round and their value just explodes. Pretty excited about it. All right, DeAndre Bembry for the Hawks. Buy into the hype. Yeah, buy into all the hype. Marcus Morris for the Knicks. Another DeAndre Ayton for the Suns. We got a. There you go for Nuggets. Mason Plumlee, Blue Reactive. He plays for Detroit now. We got a silver coming up. Kenrick Williams silver for the Pelicans. Not the one we wanted, but it's a silver. Cam Johnson NBA debut for the Suns. Isaiah Roby for the Mavs. Julius Erving for the 76ers. All right, guys, we got 3 more packs. Just drop in the chat really quick if you have a chance. Would you guys be interested? Just so I kind of know what I'm looking for. The guys that want to buy in. Would you want blasters, Mosaic blasters? I think I have 9 of them, 8 of them. Would you want an all break of them? Would you want an all cello break? Would you want an all hanger break? Or would you want a mix of everything? I want a couple ideas. Like I said, with the megas being gone, I'd have to switch the price points as well, but just to get an idea. Mix. All right. Mix. Andy thinks. Jacob. All right. I think that's what we'll do. Just kind of get an idea with the different colors. I mean, it gives you a chance to hit reactive orange and pink camels as well as everything else. Mix of all. Okay, Lisa. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Well, that's what I'll do. Sean, it's okay. So I have there, I'll just give you an idea real quick before I go on. So I have this. So I got 3 packs of these, the 12s, which I can separate. Those are the cellos. That's what we've been using to give away today, which was has the pink camels that we're gonna open up here. I do have Um, these are the blasters. See those? I have 8 of those, and then I have 2 things of. Oh, I think there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 in here, and hangers. And they haven't been opened, so I'm just keeping them together. So I can mix them up, probably for the next couple of breaks because what I'm thinking is I'm not gonna have a lot more product of like the megas, so I would just try to mix it up until the hoops comes out. Everything else is off the shelf for the most part. Mosaic is done on the shelf, at least here in Michigan. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, Spencer Dinwiddie for the Nets, Montrezl Harrell for the Clips, Lonzo Ball for the Pels. Got Blue Reactive, Cedi Osman for the Cavs. Dame Dalla, will to win for Portland. Jarrett Culver for the T-Wolves, NBA debut. Taylor Horton Tucker for the Lakers, base. Just same thing. You can see that corner. Like just DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. Yeah, Hoops Premium. Hoops Premium is fire. And I've yet to see it. I have a friend that I'm lucky enough to get some actual cards from, and at a cost, and we've yet to see Hoops Premium. I'm hoping we get some in this area. If that happens, then obviously I would break as well. But right now I'm being told by the vendor that it'll be about, like I said, January 10th to 14th is supposed to be when the regular hoops comes out for the new year. So see what happens.
We need penny sleeves.
Yeah. The friend is actually he's a vendor. He's a friend of mine. So he gives me this. That was one of the things that I don't want to sell the cards for. Like I could sell one of these mega boxes right now for like $250, and Kelvin and I agree that that's not what we're trying to do. I would rather just have the fun in opening it. Um, Actually, people that have been on here before the first 2 breaks, my wife opens up all my cards because I feel like I'm bad luck. So they're her cards, I guess now. But I don't open cards. She opens them all, and I just like to rip. That's what it's about. So it's a true story. All right, Jay Crowder for the Grizz, PJ Tucker for the Rockets, Paul Millsap for the Nuggets, Blue Reactive, DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. That's not bad. Could be worse, but that's not bad. I think he's gonna be stuck behind a few other players there in Atlanta, but you never know with injuries and so forth. De'Aaron Fox, give and go for the Kings. Larry Bird, Team USA. Scottie Pippen for the Bulls. Grant Williams for the Celtics. Yeah, I got some good luck now after the past 3 weeks. Yeah, I. It's good that I think it's cool to see other people like with these breaks. I've learned a lot. I used to collect when hoops was like the biggest thing back in the early '90s, and I saw so much of like the it was just everywhere. Like Michael Jordan cards were nothing.